What's going on, guys? How you doing? Alrighty, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit not great today, but we'll see how we go. Alrighty, let's go. What's this? I get too many pings. I'm glad I made a nice coffee, that'll help. Draco, what's going on? How you doing? It's hot. Why is it so hot? Why is it 35 degrees in August? This is silly. This is big silliness. Alright. Now what were we doing? We had a whole bunch of side quests to do, don't we? A bunch of side quests. It's the last day of winter and it's 35 degrees. Yikes. Ooh, okay. Wild and wacky shit. Squeeze me. Yeah, well, clearly it hasn't done its job quickly. Everything's still blighted. Can I summon my mount yet? Because it won't let me do it when I'm still in town. After I scroll through these 14 billion fucking things. Oh, I don't have a mount. Shit. I need to get a new one. The last one must have exploded. Boop-a-doop-doop-a-doop. Don't remember, we were checking out a long leg or something, weren't we? Andre, it is the 1 year anniversary today of my campaign. Yo, it was very sweet. One whole year.
Jax is in trouble.
Hey, Lord. Nice of you to join us.
I need to use the backup.
Oh, did I already knock your canister off? Oh. I'm not using the advanced arrows. These guys ain't worth it.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Thanks, Captain Exposition. Goodies! Oh god, Minecraft. This guy. Alright, my guy, what you doing?
You arrived not a moment too soon, Huntress. I thought I heard a Longlegs call, so I hastened to follow, but I was caught unaware by these machines instead. There it is again.
Let's go find it.
Follow your Longlegs wall. Ooh. What's he doing up here? Hopefully you know how to mountain goat.
Sounds like our Longlegs at the top of that cliff.
Oh, a convenient ladder. Do 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 do. It never has been.
Reminds me of my early days as a veteran. Always running off to hunt in the wilds. As far away from plain song as possible.
What changed?
I saw my first Utaru students become fighters worthy of any Tanaka clan. I felt useful, like I belonged. And so plain song became home.
I'm sure Corey will find his place.
I hope so.
Almost there. It sounds like that long leg isn't alone up there.
There's our long leg. And the Utaru fell. Might be best to silence it before it can call reinforcements. We're in trouble.
You dick. Oh, they don't like plasma either. That works out. The fuck is he doing? Oh, I can't turn full. I can't do a full turn? That's annoying as shit. Oh yeah, the game's all about. They do a great job with storytelling, no doubt about that. And they have so many good voice actors in it. Oh, I've already popped his oh no, I haven't. Yeah! I never even bothered using the rocks. So when you're doing the full auto mode, you can't actually do a full turn. You can only do like the front angle. That's annoying. And also makes no sense. That is a strong ass fox. Jesus. Jeez! This fox fucking lifts! Damn, son! That fox don't skip leg day. Salvage the part we came for when I'm good and ready. There's lots of loot around here. Yeah, goddamn, for real, for real. Come here, you little shit. Ah, yes, all of the traps that I definitely used to full effect. Yeah, I think I got everything. All right. And I did a full reorganizing of all my books and stuff yesterday. I ordered a big binder because I can't fit all my old notes in my other binders, so I got another one. Printed out that full new spell book because I really like the spell book. So now that's got its own binder, and that's where I've got my spell cards in as well now too. So it's all neat and tidy.
Many thanks, Aloy. Without you, I might have been in trouble. Why don't you take that piece of Corey for me? The villagers felled by these machines need to have their seeds buried properly first.
Are you sure?
Tell Corey I better be the first to hear that song of his in return.
Don't you go ahead and get yourself killed randomly off screen while I'm going down there. May as well get this metal flower along the way. Yeah, I printed out that whole spell book. It's got its own binder now. And then I've got like trading card sleeves for my spell cards, so I've got that in there now. So I've got a literal binder that is just like a spell book, which is real cool. I'm happy about that. Then I got my main binder for all my quick reference stuff and my notes, session notes. And then I've got a huge binder, like one of those big like law firm binders. That's gonna have all my old notes as well as my session notes.
Going down.
And I reorganized everything so it's all neat and tidy. Oh, you're welcome. I figured you'd like that. Yeah, some of it, a lot of it was free stuff off DMG, but there's also a few that are like $1 or $2, like cheap ones. And then there's a few of them that are obviously a bit bigger. Like there's the full Candela rulebook in there, there's the Teldore campaign rulebook in there. That spell book, I think, the spell list was like 20 bucks or something, I think. But anyway, all good stuff. Woo! And then there was a bunch that came off, a bunch of them also came off Humble Bundle. Like there was a whole bunch of random tables that came off Humble Bundle. And then all the Pathfinder stuff was another Humble Bundle. Anyway, it's just a bunch of stuff I picked up. Where am I supposed to hit? Where do I hit? I keep forgetting where I hit these guys after that. Is it the chest? Ow. But yeah, out of all of the loot tables, the 200 slightly useful items easily probably my favorite out of all those items. Just because they are perfectly items that are exactly what they say they are. They're not like powerful enough that they're really gonna matter, but they're fun things that you can just drop in whenever you feel like it. Like my party came across a crossroads that had like a small market, so I rolled a couple of items on that table for them. They got a dried starfish that just functions as a throwing knife. They got the face of a dead man that they could stick to their face and it would let them cast disguise self as the guy that was killed. And the guy whose face it was. Very Game of Thrones. And what was the third thing? There was a third thing they got too that I can't remember. But anyway, it's such a fun table. I love that table so much. I still need a mount. I don't think I can mount lip lashes. I can't mount skydrifters. Oh yeah, the ring that always points to the nearest inn. That was a good one too. like I said, there's such good items. They're not useless. They're not useless, but they're like, yeah.
It's amazing. It's just like you said, the fields are back in bloom.
Oh!
And we have you to thank for it. If you hadn't come along, the Utaru would still be starving, under siege by machines.
I'm just glad it worked out.
They did fix it.
First flame song. Next, the world.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Leave and reload the region, pretty much. Because I guess, yeah, we did that right at the end, yeah, so we wouldn't have left the area since that happened, right? Yeah, yeah.
No running through the fields, children. The land gods have returned, and abundance with them. Today's a good day.
Oh, everyone's so happy. Where was that prick who was talking shit about us the whole time? Can I go fucking rub it in his face a bit?
Hunter to hunter, let's trade. Cora.
Aloy? I thought you had left Plainsong.
Well, I thought about it, but then I'd have to carry this long leg throat all by myself.
You found
Jack's dead.
that old man.
Can still hear perfectly fine. So let's hear it.
I'm gonna need some help. Aloy, can you take this to the workbench, please? You won't have to do much, I promise. You'll see a wide cavity on the instrument.
You got it. Huh? Wait. Oh, what's this outfit? Oh. It's a lot of stealth generators. Because this is the warrior outfit, so this will be good if whenever I do those fighting pit challenges. Pelican feathers. Ugh, shredder satchels. Gross. Gross. You excited for 5.5e, the 2024 edition? I think I probably will pick it up. I don't know if we'll use it, but probably will grab copies of them. I already use a few of the small improvements, like Counter Charm V2 for Bard, because the original Counter Charm was ass. Alright, what do we got? Shock defense, purge water and plasma defense, melee defense. Yeah, hang on to all those. Those are all pretty good. Get rid of these stupid traps because I still hate them and I never use them and I don't want them. Can't even sell those. Whoa, I clearly have not sold in a while. Holy shit. Well, we rich. Fuck it, we ball.
I think it's good to go.
Fair enough. I mostly just want to have a read through it. Like I said, there's a few things that I'm pick and choosing that I think are that are significant improvements. Like we're using Circle of Spores V2 from our Druid.
A song of two peoples indeed.
Because there was a lot about Circle of Spores I don't like.
My debt to you seems to only grow.
Hearing that.
Like I said, the fact that you lose the symbiotic entity when you lose the temp HP is so
You should at least
stupid.
take this. You deserve it.
Because it's an ability that requires you to be near enemies, but then as soon as you take a hit, you lose the ability. That's just fucking stupid. It makes no sense. So I sort of homebrewed that and used Circle of Spores V2. Because it's so much better. Counter Charm V2, way better. Because the original Counter Charm is you got to use an action every single turn just to give people advantage on it, which is fucking worthless. You literally be like, I'm going to spend my entire time this entire thing doing nothing but giving you advantage against charm effects. It's like, it's fucking worthless. Absolutely worthless. I guess we may as well buy some stuff in this tree. I don't need any of this shit, but anyway. Food duration. Okay, that's kind of useful, I guess. But anyway. Yeah, like I said, the original counter it's so bad. It has like a few very niche out of combat uses. But it's fucking shit. The new version is whenever a creature within 60 feet of you fails a saving throw against a charm effect, you can use your reaction to let them re-roll the save with advantage. Which is way more fucking useful. The downside is you can only use it to help one person. Ooh. Whereas the original one, it would give everyone advantage. But the trade-off is that it's something you can actually use reactively when it fucking matters instead of just... Oh, so much better. It's so much better. It's so much better. There's a few other things like that too. I like the new Divine Intervention. The new Divine Intervention... Well... Here's the thing, I'm going off what was in the Unearthed Arcana, which was like the playtest material. We don't know necessarily if that's the final stuff yet. But yeah, I like the new Channel Divinity as well. Do it retroactively? Exactly. It's just like a so much more viable use. My only concern with it is that it doesn't technically have a limit to how many times you can do it. I feel like it should have like maximum times versus your charisma bonus or something, but even still, it's just a much more, it's way more useful. Where is Yef? He said he wants to talk to me, but I can't fucking find him. Oh, there he is.
First you saved me, then the whole tribe. Can't thank you enough, Aloy.
That's all you wanted to say? This fucking guy. Track me down just to say that. But yeah, and then the new version of Channel Divinity. Oh, not Channel Divinity, Divine Intervention, sorry. Is also way better. Because Divine Intervention's always been... it's real cool, but it's like a 90% chance that it does nothing. Which is... always shitty. When 90% of the time it's not going to do anything, it's like... Yeah. So that's always shitty. So the new version, I think, is Divine Intervention. You can use it to cast any spell. Normal Divine Intervention is any spell of 5th level or lower. You can cast once for free instantly without expending any material components. So you can get like 1 free Revivify a week, essentially. Or 1 free 5th level spell for free a week. 5th level or lower, or 3rd level or lower? What level is it? Something like that. But anyway, it's way more reliable. Again, that's ultimately what a lot of it is taking a lot of those things that are just really stupid and niche and making them way more consistent. Ooh. Yeah, I think I like Grey Dawn the most for that one. But anyway, like I said, I use a few things here and there. They've also done like a revamp of a lot of the full class things that I do think are probably improvements that I like. But the thing is, a lot of it would require, it's backwards compatible, but it's like, it's backwards compatible in the sense that you still have to, you know, it's like pseudo backwards compatible. You either got to go with it or you sort of don't. You can use all your old stuff with it, but a lot of the stuff does tie together. Like they changed how class spell lists work. It's no longer like the cleric spell list, the warlock spell list, and the whatever ones. That's all been standardized. They've streamlined a lot of things. What I've seen, like, it's definitely an improvement. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm mostly my opinion of it so far is I'm mostly just pick and choosing the small things that I liked. So I also want to sort of see, like, once the full rulebook's out, I do also sort of want to see just how backwards compatible it is and how good it is and how it all works with previous stuff. Because I mean, in general, like, I'm always happy to be like, oh, that seems kind of weak, I'll give that a buff. I'll say that, I'll like let you change that, or let you do that instead. Because there's plenty of things like that. Plenty like the old subclasses is still shitty. Oh, that's right, we gotta go get Catello's fucking metal arm, let's go. Yeah, from what I understand, it's, from what I've seen, it is backwards compatible, but it's like, it's not so much that everything's been changed. It's a lot of stuff has just been reorganized and streamlined to be a lot better. Because like I said, like, instead of, it's like they have a divine, now it's like instead of cleric spell list, paladin spell list, etc., it's now like divine spell list, like wizard spell list, and like charisma spell list or something like that. Like there's like a lot of restructuring where it's like some of it's hard to pick and choose. Like some of it you have to be like, that's only going to work if you take the whole thing. But there is a lot of small things you can take as well. But I can see what they mean by it's backwards compatible, because a lot of it's just sort of restructuring and streamlining.
Hey, Cataldo. I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
Hey then, I'm mostly pick and choosing for now.
Aloy,
I'll probably pick up
I
the
appreciate you meeting me here.
books and have a good read through them.
Did
See if I
Sally
can
mention
decide.
where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Still debating if I want to get it on D&D Beyond, because then I had the integration, or if I want to get a physical copy.
The lab's up this way.
Because I love having the physical books. Is he gonna climb one-armed? This fucking guy!
You okay?
I got this.
What a fucking mad lad. Why does he even need another fucking arm?
We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
I don't want help here.
Shell snapper, never mind, I need shell snapper parts. I'm also really curious about the... Honestly, I'm more curious about the new DM's guide than the new player's handbook. I'm a little bit iffy about the monster manual. Honestly, I think that's the thing that sort of got me concerned the most. Is what that's gonna mean to have all the base monster stat blocks changed. But I mean, let's be real, the original DMG is kind of fucking shitty. Every time I have to go to that book, it's like, oh my god, where the fuck is everything? It's real bad. It's real bad, the original DMG. And that's also another thing that a lot of the improvements are. Like, I watched Jenny D do a review of it, and like, her take is there's lots of things that she doesn't like, but she loves that it's done a lot better job of onboarding players and streamlining the process and how the book's written. And honestly, a lot of it's also rules that I do already. Like, they got rid of the whole, you know, dwarfs have this bonus to stats, elves have this bonus to stats. I never used that anyway. I always said you can pick one to get 2 and 1 to get 1, because I never liked the idea that, oh, you're a dwarf, so you have to have high constitution and low intelligence. I never liked that. So I'm like, if you wanted to be the smart dwarf in the family, that's fine by me. I've always said you can pick whatever you want with your stat bonuses. So like, a lot of that's been removed. The way it's laid out is a lot clearer now. Like the whole like they've just rewritten the whole book to make it a lot more streamlined for newer players, which is very good. Because I mean, let's be real, for a newer player looking at the player's handbook, you would have no fucking clue what you're looking at. Yeah, I think it'll be good overall, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm just really curious about any of the new stuff in the DMG, because we've already got hints of a lot of how the new player's handbook stuff's gonna play out. We still haven't actually heard all that much about the new DMG, so that's why I'm curious. Yeah, like the old one was super cool, don't get me wrong. Like, it had amazing... It has amazing value, but the thing is that has a 90% chance of doing nothing and a 10% chance of doing something super fucking cool. So like, I'd probably say like, you can choose one or the other. I'm happy for you to take the old Divine Intervention if you want. Just be aware that if you use it as an action during combat, there's a 90% chance it's gonna do nothing. But if you want to have the new one, so it's just you know, you can take the new one where it's just a much more reliable ability. You can do that too. I'm happy either way, really. I just think it's really cool. It's just a really nice to have a new option, because it really does suck that you're like, oh, I'm going to use my action to divine intervention. Oh, it's failed, as it does 9 out of 10 times. It's an ability that fails 90% of the time. Like that just seems really frustrating to me, especially. But some people might like that. Some people I'm sure like oh, well, it doesn't work 90% of the time, but that time it does work. Hey man, that one time it does work though. Two schools of thought.
We better get a move on.
He sounds a lot more aggro randomly in his combat dialogue.
Either way.
Yeah, like I said, I'm mostly taking bits and pieces out of it so far. Because I think saying we're shifting to the whole thing and the moving entirely over to the new system, I think is going to be too much. If nothing else, it's sort of like a good transition. Of hey, we're taking these little bits here and there. If we started a full campaign again from scratch, then I might be like, okay, do we want to move to the new one fully or not? Because the other thing is, in theory, you can actually have people playing a character on 5.5e and characters playing on 5e at the same time. In theory. But from what they've said, is the way that works is if you are playing in a 5e campaign, the 5.5e characters will probably feel overpowered, and if you're playing in a 5.5e campaign, then 5e characters will probably feel underpowered. So yeah, it'll be interesting. They've certainly taken the most complicated approach possible, really. Especially given that, like, they're not even calling it 5.5e. Technically, it's 2024 edition and the 2014 edition, which is even more confusing. I call it 5.5e because at least there's at least some logic to it, but goddamn, they have not made it easy to understand. Oh, I've got the wrong fucking quest track, that's why. I was like, why am I not seeing a thing for this? Well, we've already searched this place, so why am I bothering? Let's just go. Yeah. I'm excited, because like I said, the monster manual I don't think I'd use unless I'm doing a full 5.5e campaign. Player's handbook, like I said, I'll pick and choose, but I'm really curious what's in the DMG.
Laurel mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. Just barely room to breathe.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Because the DMG is shit, and there's a lot of things that I really want in the DMG. First things first, I want a better model for the price of magic items. Holy fucking shit. How is there but barely anything other than like, oh yeah, but it's an uncommon item, it costs anywhere between 500 gold to 50,000. It's like, that's a little bit of a spectrum, DMG. That's a little bit of a range. There, thank you very much. Like, god fucking damn it. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't even bother trying to figure that shit out. I literally just look at how much money the party has, and then I'm like, sure, let's ballpark some of these. Honestly, I feel like that's the best approach. See how much gold they have, and then generate value based on how much they have versus how good the items are, because there's fucking no consistency. Yeah, absolutely no consistency. It's so frustrating. That's probably the most annoying thing to me as a DM, is that there's no logic to that whatsoever.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Yeah, lots of things like that I'm hoping get
I'll
tweaked
download
up.
the database to your focus so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the specters.
Fight with honor!
He gets so aggro as soon as combat starts. Oh, yeah. Well, we hit him with the big mama jumbo. Boom! 1,000 damage? Woo! Why are you not using drill spikes? Wow, you really cannot stagger these things though. Holy shit. Come on, I don't want to waste one more on you. You got 1 HP, dude. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like I said, that's why I also want some more stuff for downtime activities and things. Because, I mean, Xanathars has some good stuff for that. We've been using that lately, because our party took a 1-week break in the city, so they did some downtime activities. I just love some more things like that. Because there's so much of it's real thin. $826 damage on a non-crit.
We need to finish up and get out of here.
Woo!
The rooms should be somewhere on the 2nd floor.
I'm right behind you.
Nasty. You good, dog? All right. No? Alright, we tried. Have we even been in this room? Because isn't this where he took Beta? Oh, I guess we have. I mean, it's always worth a shot. Let's go. Hip. Ugh. But it should be fun. Our party got to Versglade, the end of last session. Wandered into the valley, were confronted by an ancient black dragon. The twist was that it was an illusory ancient black dragon, but through the black dragon jumped out a dragon skeleton. Because he's a necromancer's where. So now they're fighting a dragon skeleton. And a couple of skeletal fire giants. And a pack of skeletal wolves. And that's just to get inside the building. It's gonna be fun. I've been up here. But wildly, one of the party members is a Githyanki and they use their detect thoughts, so they actually got an inkling that the puppet was being controlled, because he rolled a fucking 2 on the saving throw against his detect thoughts. I was like, well, shit. All right.
I'll keep a lookout.
Because they would have had no idea if it wasn't for that. They would have just thought he was being power hungry. So like that is some wild dice rolling. Because he has a plus 13 to wisdom saving throws. Because he would be saving against the other. He would be saving against Vecna essentially. It's plus 13 to wisdom saves. And he rolled a 2. And his DC was 16. I'm like, wow. That is wild. 4 or higher, it would have been fine, and he rolled a 2. Man. Anyway, it made things spicier. It's gonna be fun. So they gotta get through all those skeletal things, and they gotta get through a cave full of skeletons. It's actually a skeleton trap. If they don't notice the trap, it starts to spawn skeletons until they go and destroy a little skull totem. Then there's like a place like half filled with water. It's got a bunch of water weirds protecting it, and then there's a chamber in the ground. There's a watery chamber that has a kraken in it. That's gonna be fun because they don't necessarily have to fight it. Because even I'm using a young kraken stat block for my monster manual expanded, but even then they probably couldn't deal with that. But they don't necessarily have to fight it. It's just gonna be slapping them as they try and move through what is like the central room in the chamber. Or in this dungeon. So they've all got to try and move around this pit with a freaking kraken swinging at them. So that's going to be fun. There's a vampire that's in a coffin, but they have a stake through their heart, so they're paralyzed. Because that's how it works in Exandria, is once they or if they have a stake driven through their heart while they're in their resting place, they're paralyzed. They don't die. They're just paralyzed. So she has been stuck in that coffin, paralyzed with a stake through her heart for about a millennia now. So there's that. I'm really hoping they'll try and remove it and see, because that'll be funny. That'll be funny if they try to remove the stake. There's all sorts of bad shit in that place, man. I came up with some evil shit. And then my favorite one. My favorite thing is, I might have mentioned this, but at the beginning of the campaign, they tried to kidnap a kobold and named it Larry, who then escaped and then came back vengeful with a pack of monsters and tried to kill them. But then he blew himself up. And now, against all odds and against all narrative reason, the parts of Larry have been dragged down into this lair and resurrected into a flesh golem. So now Larry has returned yet again.
Still many components are in there.
And they called him Larry, but his name was technically Kern. Was it Kern the Wrathful or something? Kern the Vengeful? Or something? But anyway, that was his name. So the flesh golem was named Larry the Recurned. I'm very proud of that one. There's all sorts of fun stuff in there. Yeah, no, that checks out. Yeah. That checks out. You always need someone with prestidigitation. Best spell. That's exactly the plan. He's coming back as like an evil specter after that. He is gonna be my Tannix from Destiny. He is just gonna keep coming back no matter how many times you fucking kill him. It's gonna be an endless running gag. Anyway, I'm very excited. And then the last stop is there is a Dread Wraith, which is a real bad guy. He's real bad and real scary. He was essentially, and canon-wise, he was essentially a failed attempt at creating a body for Vecna, and he's now bound there in the ritual chamber. But they have to get past him in order to get down to the ziggurat.
Gotcha. I should go back and give you
Larry will always be the true big bad. Did he just fucking leave? Oh, he just like straight up left. Okay.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
You got it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna TPK the party after our 1-year anniversary, but hey, I'll be damned if I'm not gonna make it entertaining. And to be fair, I'm not going to be the one to TPK the party. It's going to be the guy who made the deal with the fucking horrible Lich Demon. And I'm literally gonna, that's literally what I'm gonna say is, well, you are no longer you, and you are now gonna help me kill the rest of the party and your oldest friend. That's literally how that's gonna go. That's true. That's true. He'll finally be able to masturbate, but bump. It won't let me fight 12 from inside. Quamp flare. Let's go. I don't know if we'll be able to do this follow-up or if this is going to be another one like Zoe's where we have to do something else again before it'll let me do the next step. Do 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 do. Ooh. We had that, one of my players picked up Silken Spite, which was essentially a similar thing. And they had a whole similar thing going on, but then he left the campaign. It was big sad. Cursed items are good fun. Cursed items are all sorts of fun. What do you want to talk about?
You're back. Good. Before we talk, I wanted to give you this. For helping me heal the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours?
Oh.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line. I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Oh.
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them.
That's wild.
How to go with the chorus.
Oh, why can't we do that same line again?
To be honest,
I'm glad. They're lucky.
Weird.
I better go now.
be careful.
Yeah, our party's on a long ass journey. They still got, after this, they still got to get on a boat and go all the way across to another continent. So they've had lots of downtime.
Well enough, I think.
That's why I would like some more downtime rules. Because while they've been doing some learning and stuff, the druid's crafting potions. The bard went and did some performing, and I mean, I followed the rules and he only made like 36 gold after a week of busking. But I mean, anyway. One of them learned a new language. Interesting enough, the knowledge domain cleric is trying to learn how to use a herbalism kit, but I realized the knowledge domain has an ability where they can expend a channel divinity to learn how to use any tool for 10 minutes. So I'm like, you can literally just learn how to use it for 10 minutes and then forget it. So I'm like, technically you don't really need someone to teach you how to use it. You can spend 20 minutes each day, like just. Yeah, it's a good amount for commoners. I know, that's what I said. I'm like, I mean, that's 36 gold for a week of busking is a lot of gold, but like, oof. Yeah. See, he's been learning a herbalism kit. I'm like, well, I guess it just makes sense you could probably do it in like half the time because you don't even really need to be taught. You can just know how to do it for 10 minutes every day. You just gotta sort of remember it. So I'm like, all right. So downtime, so he's like, yeah, 10 minus your intelligence modifier brings it down to 8, and I'll say it's half again, so you can learn it in 4 weeks, sure. Because, I mean, it makes sense. He's a knowledge domain cleric, like, yeah.
How's it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon,
Ooh.
I must test it.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, okay.
Proceed with caution.
That's all? Okay. Yeah. Gotta wait for him to finish building the arm. Okay. Got so many things going on. Knock out a couple of these quick little side quests. I looked at a few compendiums and a lot of the downtime activities still just seemed a bit. I've wish listed a few more things. Next time D&G has a sale, I might pick up a few more. Things. Shit, I always pick the wrong one every time. I want the one with the fast travel point right outside the door so I don't have to go all the way down here. Oh, you still got more rumors for me? God damn!
I see you, champion.
This lady's so chatty.
Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
That is one of our newest stops.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
You have fuck all. I've traded with you so many times already. Okay, this side quest for whatever this is. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good little side quest. Fey Mischief is always a good side quest, I feel like. There's one I've been wanting to run for ages that I've had like in my head, but I've never found a good spot to have it. Story I was gonna have is, it's about a fairy dragon, because I fucking love the lore of fairy dragons. They're like powerful beings, but they're also like, they have lairs and they have all of this stuff, but they're also just kind of like, instead of like dragons that want money and gold and power, they want baked goods, and they want like little trinkets and dolls and stuff. And apparently, and there's all this weird stuff about his lair. So what I was gonna have is, I was gonna have a side quest where there's essentially a whole village that is compelled to give, nothing's fancy, but like little trinkets and little baubles and baked goods to this fairy dragon. And the fairy dragon's house is just outside of town, but it's literally like a big doll house. And when you walk inside the doll house, it turns it into like an enormous fairy dragon's lair. And the adventurers will be hired to kill the dragon, as it apparently stole a noble's ring. But it turns out it wasn't actually the fairy dragon that stole it. It was the noble's daughter who was friends with the fairy dragon. The fairy dragon helped her steal it because it was like her lineage or something like that. And that was going to be the whole thread. And then they're going to get back at the noble. Anyway, it was just going to be a whole little thing I was going to be playing with. Just because I really love the lore behind fairy dragons. It's so adorable.
It is hot.
Yeah. Where is it? This band's Treasury of Dragons. Because I love it. Like, all the dragons are cool, but fairy dragons are so fucking adorable. Or is it? Fairy dragons. Fairy dragons go where the fun is. For many, this means dwelling near portals to the Feywild, enjoying the realm's unpredictable magic and boisterous revels. Yet it can so easily mean residing among other people, stealing baubles from shrines, nesting in cluttered attics, or following explorers and other intriguing individuals on their travels. For much as they love their homes and hoards, fairy dragons abandon both without a second thought if adventure beckons. Fairy dragon lairs are as varied and eccentric as their owners. Some resemble simple animal nests hidden away in secret crevices. May also draw on trappings of civilization, stealing a child's dollhouse for use as a manor, or convincing pixies to construct them a silken bower. Modeled off those of larger dragons, feeding multiple chambers and cutting traps. Regional effects. Compulsory offering. The first time in a creature's lair, comes within 1 mile of the lair, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or have a feeling of overwhelming compulsion to leave an offering worth at least 5 gold piece stashed in an out-of-way place. Immediately senses the location of the gift and will be affected once by this compulsion. Time is fluid within 1 mile of the fairy dragon's lair, flowing somewhere between half and twice its normal speed. Sapient creatures that spend a year within 5 miles of the fairy dragon's lair feel the persistent urge to play pranks on others. Fairy dragons' hordes are thus often a mix of genuine wealth and intriguing trash, paying more attention to wild stories they concoct around each item than the item's actual monetary values. These tiny egomaniacs can often be bribed with cheap but sufficiently respectful tributes of food and shiny trinkets. The tendency to borrow any random object that catches their eye means a fairy dragon's nest might also contain items of surprising value, often without them realizing it. I just love them so much. They're so fucking adorable. I know, that's not as fun though. And there's some more on Fairy Dragon. They have a stat block. I think it's in Monsters of the Multiverse for Fairy Dragons. They're like one of my favorite enemies. I absolutely love them. They're so fucking adorable. No, what am I talking about? It's probably in... Oh wait, no, actually, no, it might be in... I'm going on a complete tangent right now. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Is it in the normal monster manual? Oh, it is. Oh, there you go. Euphoria breath. Only warning of a fairy dragon's presence is a stifled giggle. just love them. They're so cute. They're just, it's a dragon. They have all the green and stuff, but they're just like, ooh, fun little baubles. I would have some fun. I want to play pranks. It's so cute.
Rage too.
It's the cutest shit.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
Couldn't. Found him picking flowers. Right near here, in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
It's like, this chick is so bratty.
I'll handle this.
Don't step on me! But yeah, I love heavy dragons. That was my whole takeaway. I think they're adorable, and I think they have their inherent nature makes for a really good story. Find a village that everyone is just pranking each other incessantly for no reason, giving gifts. You follow the trail of breadcrumbs and the giggling children to the secret lair of the fairy dragon in a dollhouse. Find him telling silly stories. It would be so fun.
I should look for the herbalist. Might still be Nilo. I could give him the scarlet stems.
Well, you can go the hag route. Hag route would be the most obvious one for stealing their lives. Or you could go for the they fell in love route and he decided he could never possibly live knowing that he couldn't return, he had to return home and had to leave her behind, so she stole his memories so that he didn't have to bear the horrible pain of losing her. I don't know. That'd be my guesses. Hey, bro.
What can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No. Nilo
I was gonna say, he looks way too young.
I think he went up north a while back to Riverhill. Why? Do you need a secret to solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way. Thanks. I'll try Riverhill.
Oh yeah, she needs a special salve.
Beautiful greenery. If he's there, I bet he'll be tending it.
Thanks again.
Glad I could help. Have a look at my stock.
Okay. These are expensive as fuck, but I do have a lot of money. And honestly, he doesn't even have any of the ones I fucking need. Wow. Well, I'll buy a couple of fox bones, I guess. These are all easy ones to get, though. Do. Fae entities always make for good stories.
I hope you.
I do have the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. That's another campaign story I'd really like to run one day. I love the fairy tale stories. There was one party member who was going to have a whole thing with the Feywild. It was going to be like a whole little side quest that I was going to get my fun little Fey story out of, but she had to leave the campaign, so womp womp.
Okay.
She was the buff bloodhound fairy.
I should look for Nilo, given the scarlet stems. The herbalist in Plainsong said he might be in Memorial Grove.
He's probably in the Memorial Grove because he's probably fucking dead. Because no stories end happily.
Did she say Nilo? Hi there.
Nora, here. You're a long way from home.
I was here like 3 weeks ago saving your village, but okay.
I'm looking for an herbalist named Nilo. I think I heard you say his name.
You've come to the right place. His seeds were buried.
Shocking.
Where he tended the blooms of others, including my mother's. I'm his daughter, Gia.
How long has he been gone?
Some 5 years now. He put a lot of love into this grove. Almost as much as he gave me. That's why I could never abandon Riverhim.
I'd like to leave some flowers, if I may. From an old friend of his.
Scarlet stems. They're rare in these parts, but they were his favorite. I never knew why. He planted them whenever he could, but never picked them. Preferred to just watch them bloom.
Sounds about right. So he was a good man who led a full life?
He was. And he did. I don't know who this old friend is, but if my father liked them, they must be a good soul.
Yo. Stomp all over the grove. Alright, another side quest done. Oof. Well. Make it a deal with a hag. That's always fun then.
The Outlander's back. I can still see well enough, girl.
Was my long vigil over? You have word from my grandmother's gardener?
Yes and no. I laid the scarlet stems at his grave. His favorite flower, according to his daughter. Always loved to watch them bloom.
He's gone. But he did think of me over the years. That'll have to be enough.
Really? That's it? Are you sure you got the right herbalist?
Huh. Seemed like you thought it was a fool's errand.
Well, it's just that it meant something to you. It could have been a whole other life.
Could have been. But this life hasn't turned out so bad. I even have a granddaughter who cares enough to come looking for me out in the wilds. And I've still got scarlet stems to remind me of Nilo.
Sounds like your grandmother's got it all figured out.
Maybe she does. Just tell me the next time you want to come out here, okay? Instead of disappearing?
Maybe I will. Here, Outlander. Take this. For helping an old woman to remember she was once young.
Yo. All right. What was the other side quest we had? Talk to Petra and Chain Scrape. Oh, I guess we can see if the machine strike tutorial thing works now. Since we're going all the way back here. Petra!
Around.
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine.
Oh, she's so cute.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. And thanks to your handiwork, I got my hands full getting this place into shape.
I guess you found the right place.
Guess I did.
Has Tolland been giving the refugees any trouble?
Nah. His shop got closed down not long after Ulvin got the boot. So, he cleared out of town. Took his goons with him too. Good riddance, I say.
The concession decree Ulvin wanted, what was it exactly? And how would it have helped him?
Big old pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would have put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would have meant that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvin had a stake in all those claims, it would have made him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would have become an Osram municipality, so he could have bought enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Almost got away with it, too.
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I'll see you around, Petra.
Until next time.
Yeah, she cute though. Let's see if this works.
Aloy, please, have a seat.
Does this work yet? Hey, it worked! works now.
Start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. To win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from,
Oh my god.
and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
This is a lot.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so we're forging onwards.
Okay.
And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now, when performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain.
This is already a lot.
So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yikes.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, lady.
Okay.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Rotate? Oh god, you have to rotate them as well.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was very patronizing.
Always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in the game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them.
Sure.
They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn the game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now,
Okay.
if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
This looks like it's gonna be a lot. This is even more than Gwent. Oh my god.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet.
Okay.
How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage?
Okay.
All the different terrains you can encounter in a game of strike.
Okay.
Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay.
Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat.
Yeah.
As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines.
Hill terrain. Okay, so it's not like machine specific, it's just higher ground. It gives you each piece of higher ground gives you a +1. Okay.
Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power.
Plus the 1 from the terrain.
It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point.
Okay.
All this together, and your machine has 3 points of combat.
I don't know, 2 + 1's a little rough for me. I don't think I can handle that.
With a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0.
Okay, 0 + 0 is 0, and 1 + 2 is 3. Okay.
Go ahead and test it.
Okay, I think I got it.
There you go.
Now,
choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it. Which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you.
Okay.
Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left.
Okay.
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Okay, there's still 2 more. There's still
Some more tips? Let me tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play. In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left.
Types and skills as well.
Alright, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also...
They ran out of budget for the voice lines. Now it's just awkward silence. This is one of those mini games where I think they overdeveloped it a bit too much. Don't get me wrong, I love a good mini game, but like Gwent was amazing because it's so simple. This is one that's just there's too much. It's a lot. Gwent was so good because it rode the line between it was complex enough that you could still have some fun with it, but it was still simple enough that you didn't have to fucking actually deal with everything. Oh no, did it break completely? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to do the tutorial again. Don't make me do the tutorial again. I don't want to do it. You can't make me. You can't make me do it again. Oh no. Oh no. This is what breaks the game. Not anything else, just literally playing this minigame is apparently breaking the game. It didn't even work when I first got here. Like, I couldn't click the button. Every time I clicked to do the tutorial button, it wouldn't let me. Well. Yep, we're locked. R.I.P. When was the last time we saved? Because I don't know if this game has autosave. Oh. Oh, I can alt tab. Okay. Nope, that's an alt F4. That's fully locked. Wow, we're not even alt F4ing? Oh no, that's not good. It's gone completely. It's gone. It is gone. Here's a pro tip. If you're locked like that, move to a new desktop. Oh no. There we go. Well, I guess we'll find out if this game does have an autosave system. I don't know if it does. Because if so, that means we've got to do everything again. Okay, no, it does have autosave. Thank God. Oh no. Oh no. No. Wait, does that mean? Oh, thank God! We don't have to do the TikTok. Thank God! Thank God! I don't have to do the tutorials again. Okay. We did it, guys. We did it. We did the thing. Right. Oh. Oh, my head hurts. I already had mild migraine. Now I'm just almost ready to pass out. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty.
Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back.
Why do I feel like it's not even a she'll get her lockbox back more than it is some other nefarious shit?
Marissa?
Yeah? What's it to— oh, the Norman. How do you know my name?
Why is your mouth not moving?
Porgov out west. He asked me to give you this.
Mama's lockbox. That miserable chief stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here.
It's a bomb!
Lie for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash, right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Oh, that was a sweet one. 3 skill points. I guess we'll buy some more shit in Trapper then. What else we got? Nimblecrafter, sure. Quick Trapper, don't give a shit about trappers. Food duration. I mean, food duration's not bad. Ropecaster expert. Smoke bomb heal. Ooh, that sounds cool, actually. Ugh. We just saw a moment ago that there was apparently supply caches up here somewhere. Oh, actually, there was also a metal flower here as well that I need to go get. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Machine Strike. That's again, it's one of those. There's some mini games where it's like making mini games is tough because there's always a sweet spot you got to find, You make it too complicated like that and it just becomes like, I just don't want to deal with that. But you make it too simple and it's like, yeah, it's fun, but it's not really that interesting or memorable.
Those vines are blocking the way to the tower.
There's a Gwent in Witcher 3, chef's kiss. It was perfect. Enough complexity in collecting the cards that it made it interesting, but it was simple enough that you know you didn't have to spend forever strategizing about it or anything. It was absolutely perfect. There's a sunken cabin over there that we need to do. You know what? Fuck it. We're already here. It's not far away.
Guess I'll break my fall.
May as well do this real quick. It's one of the. There's only a few things left in here. May as well. Oh, my neck. Oh, let's make sure we're sitting up straight and everything. Oh, I wouldn't even think I have my aircon on. It's still so bloody hot. Disgusting son of a bitch. Wait, I'm dumb. Where's the wing in? It's over here? Yes. Down we go! Because we didn't have the breathe underwater thingy last time. Oh, it was cool. It was just a lot. It's a lot for me when my head's sort of half melting. It's too much. That is crazy. I've got the aircon on and my room is well insulated and I'm still like in shorts and a tank top and I'm still like only just normal temperature. Ooh! Okay, so all the green shiners down here. Okay, that's what these are. Do 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 do. It is steaming. The poor kitty cat is just melting outside. We had to pin her down and frickin' de-shed her a little bit because we've got a de-shedding brush that works well for getting all of her long hair off, but she's bloody stubborn and won't let me use it. Literally had to pin her down so I could shed some of that fur off her. Boop 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 burp. Yeah, these are definitely off-stream things. All of that just for a bit of green shine. Do that stuff off-stream. It's not interesting enough to bother doing it on-stream. Do. All right. I think that was our last side quest, right? We just have. Go find Talana. And then there's the melee pits, but I still can't be really fucked doing the melee pits. She's north of Thornmarsh, so she's a ways away. I don't think I can fast travel underwater, so I think I gotta get out of the cave first. Oh, I'm yawning and my ears are popping. Not always a good, not really a good sign. Alright, let's get out of here. She is all the fucking way over here. And actually, we do need more snackety snack parts. Should pop back to the others, to those snack locations. Get some more snack parts. Snackety doodas. Oh, actually, I need a mount. You could be convenient. Could one of you come close enough that I can override you so I can have a mount again, please? Oh, wait, they're Apex ones, aren't they? Shit. God damn it, why'd they have to be Apex ones? I can't override the Apex one, so I don't get them out. Well, that was effective. Oh, I missed the tusk. It's not going well for whoever that is. Oh, we got a drill spike in it. It's not always easy to do. Here we go. We've got to get these earth grinders out of it. Still got one left. Come on, I know you got one more under that chin there. I don't know if I got it. I think I hit it with that last one, but it might not have been enough to destroy it. Yes! Got another earth grinder. We knocked off two of them. I don't know if I got the third. Is that it over there? There it is. There's two of them. Yeah, I don't think I got that last one. Because we got what we need for one of them, but I think I still needed to upgrade the bow as well. Wow, that guy's alive? That's wild.
Line cutter's working.
Ooh, that was Apex. Jeez, that was some good shit in that. Jesus Christ. Okay. And there's one more over the south, so we should go and get that as well. Oh, I did get a tusk.
I'll take it.
Alright, there's like one more down here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah. Ugh. Oh, but yeah, the game also crashed after we were doing the frickin' board game, which is also fun. Luckily it quick saves. Well, luckily it auto saves. I didn't think it did, but it actually did auto save, so whew. That was lucky. What are you doing? Fuck yeah, drill spike! I don't think I got it with that one. Ow! Come on, give me a shot! I didn't get it with that one. Nope. Gotta use the bow. It's too hard to hit. It moves around too much to get it with the drill spike. What? Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm torn between if I should bother triggering brittle on them again or not. Damn it. This last one is so annoying to hit. Did I get it? Oh, we got it! We got all three! Fuck yeah! There you go, disable his tail attack. Oh, and there we go, we got the purge water canister as well.
Just what I need.
The slithers are really cool. These slither things are real cool enemies when you don't have to use dog shit weapons. I know, right? Too many crashes. Well, I didn't think this game had it because it was mostly, you had to save every time you went to a thing. Oh, so breaking the tails actually gets you a weapon. Okay, that's fun. I did not realize that got me a weapon. I thought it just disabled his tail attack. Now we've got two of the Earth Grinders. Where's the third one landed? One thing is, the one downside is with his animations, he seems to launch his parts all over the place sometimes. Wait, I only picked up two of them, right? Yeah, I only picked up two of the Earth Grinders. Where'd the third one land? Or is it another one that's gotten yeeted off into the abyss somewhere? I do like that they have like sparks on them to make it a little bit more easy to find them. That's smart design. Looks like it might have been yeeted off into the abyss. Big sad. Well, if it is somewhere, it's not somewhere I can find it easily, so. Oh, I actually need Behemoth Part 2, don't I?
Pass it down, we'll make this go quick.
Okay, they don't like plasma. Fucking force loaders, man. Oh, Jesus. Thought I could stun him, I guess not. Oh, they're not acid canister. Shit, at the wall. Okay, that is some bullshit. He's also putting a debuff on me where I take damage every time I move. That'll help. Damn it, you weren't even coming at me and then you just fucking fuck off. Okay, can't dodge that. Fucking little shit. This fucking little fuck will not die, and he will not fuck off. Seriously, dude. Oh, he was so annoying. I don't know if I got any of the things I needed off this guy. That was so fucked. Did I get any of the force loaders off? I think I got one off. Yeah, I think I only got the one off. Wow. Oh, I had the snake cannons I could have used. I'm fucking stupid. Was that really it? Wow, yeah, I got one off. Jesus. That's rough. I only got one of the 6 force loaders off. Jesus. Shit biscuits. Ah, well. Alright, where's our next stop? We also gotta stop somewhere and do some crafting. Looks like that's gonna be here. Ooh.
There's my Edge. Talos said I could resupply here, then head for the Corn Ferry.
Ooh. Actually have a bunch of shit. Okay. Buy some of this shit that I cannot be fucked finding myself. Mountain mutton. Going broke fast. Oh, I've got an upgraded stealth outfit now. Fuck yeah. I probably have some of this stuff I can sell. Looks like plenty of surpluses of a lot of this shit. Yeah, let's go do crafting. Okay.
There's Edge behind me.
Let's go. It's the huge one. Got Tide Ripper, primary nerves. Do I have enough to do the outfit upgrade as well? Oh my god, I think I do. No, I don't. It's another primary nerve and another earth grinder. Shit. No, I don't want to use that on that. Get some pouch upgrades now. And of course, it's for all the shit I don't care about. Of course. That'd be right. So I still need a bunch more Slitherfang stuff. On the bright side, that should mean my bow is now... That bow should be better now than the other one. Because the other one was not fully upgraded, whereas this is now fully upgraded, so... I mean, sure, I may as well craft some, I guess, why not? I never use shredder gauntlets, but whatever. Okay.
Just gotta head west until I reach the coast.
Wow, that's actually still slightly less. Really? Because it's 190, and that's only... Yeah, no, it needs another upgrade before it's gonna be better. Oh, that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. Oh, that's right, the edit coils button keeps breaking. Forgot about that. Damn it. Because, I mean, this will be way better, but it's just that this one's fully upgraded, whereas this one's only got one upgrade on it. Once that's fully upgraded, it's gonna be so fucking good, though. Shit. Alright. So I need one more Earth Grinder and 2 more Slitherfang primary nerves. Jesus. Alright, well, away we go. Oh, well, I was gonna glide, but I can't pass up an opportunity to use the zipline. Let's see if we can grab a bristleback. Then we don't have to go on foot. Let's make friends. You my friend now. Let's go, buddy. Got the hunting grounds to do later. Although we've now established that I need to do the arena gives me the good upgrades. That these medals only give me like the average upgrades. So there you go. As long as we got the campfire, that's all that matters. Keep unlocking the fast travel points. Oh no, stop giving me clips. Do I need... No, I need frost claw webbing, not fire claw webbing. Ew, we're gonna get swamp ass Aloy. I guess since we've got Demeter, these are now no longer... These aren't, like, hurting me anymore. Okay, so there's a grapple point there. Oh, here we go.
You're
Gotcha.
mine. Taking you with me. Got it.
Yeah, we got it, Aloy. You don't have to keep saying it.
Okay. Grab the drone's data.
Only 2 left to go. Ooh. Thornmarsh capital. Hey girl, you cute.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nock territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
And why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raids battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amatis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield. But when he learned that the Tanakh took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
Oh.
think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
R.I.P. We don't get to bone the cutie. Poor Aloy, she's getting cock-blocked left and right.
Over here, reclaiming hunk of scrap.
That's him.
Are terrorizing me. Right on his heels.
Come on. We've got your back.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Oh, I thought there'd been a kill him. There we go. Well, you found your husbando. I guess now I'm just shit out of luck. This guy had a lot of time to set up tripwires. Jesus fucking Christ. How many fucking tripwires did this guy set up? Jesus! This is kind of obnoxious, this guy. Alright, you found your husbando. I guess I can go home now.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rocks. But where are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tanuk territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sunduk at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered and missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. Been on the run ever since.
The Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in their way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish, in hindsight.
Oh, look at her.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further. There it is. The rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
And they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Alright, I better not come back and find you two boning. Damn, look at... Dude, how does she even do that? That's a lobster. It's a walk lobster. A walk lobster?
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana.
That is a rather glaring hole in the defenses, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, maybe she's still alive and then we can have Talana. I'll take being a rebound. Why not? She's got a lot going on. See, I want to get a stealth strike on the big guy. Or I don't do enough damage to one-shot them.
Might be a good time to let Talana and Amadas in.
False alarm. Call it off. How's it going?
Nothing here. Move along. Can I get a silent strike on them here? Do you? You lost like 6. Learn to count. Oh shit!
As soon as the coast is clear.
All right, who's left? I've got a toy and I'm gonna use it, damn it.
I won't back down.
That thing is nowhere near as cool as I thought it would be. Why can't I use it like that?
I'm taking my time with you. Charge next time.
Good advice.
That's all it took. Better get that main gate open for Talana and Amadas.
Yeah, that fire grenade launcher thing was not as good as I thought it would be. Honestly, I didn't even build up the status effect that well. Considering I fired 5 of them, I don't even think I managed to trigger a fire status effect on either of them.
Door's locked. I'm gonna have to find a key. But I should let Talana and Amadas in first.
Oh, that's the prisoners. Got it. They had a rough go of it. Rough night. Completely impenetrable. The entire back area of it is completely open. It is a completely impregnable fortress unless you can swim, in which case it is easily accessible with very little effort. But against people who can't swim, ooh, you're in trouble. Alright, you two, I already killed everyone, but you can come on in now.
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
Uh-oh. That's true. Alright, I'm actually okay with that. I need Tide Ripper parts. I need Tide Ripper parts badly, actually, so I'm okay with this. Now I'm remembering how annoying that tail hitbox is. Oop. There we go. That's those two down. Is it a part? Oh, right. The side of their head. Stop knocking me in the water! There we go. I knocked all the bits off
I
it.
think that's the end of it. I'll draw off.
Now we got the, where's the title disc? So we got the title disc, the tail fin. Did we not get the title disc? No, lame. I don't think I got the primary nerve. Oh no, a boss fight! Me. Oh, this boss has parts I need. That's cool. I'm okay with this. I don't think I got any of the parts in it. Oh, there's the title disc. Wow. 3 braided wire. Thanks. Where did we get the key? All right.
Door's locked, but
Oh, that's convenient.
had a key on it.
That's convenient.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5
As
years
always.
back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
Whew.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakths remember who I once was.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
This is like the 3rd time this has happened. Why are you so surprised?
It was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army.
Bruh, that means that we can't have Talana.
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
What will you do now?
I've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye.
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Wow, she's kind of a bitch.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow, hurts worse. You must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sundom. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me and Aloy a moment.
Hey girl, I'm still here though.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's gonna happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No
Hey, I'll be your
apology
second
for a
choice
better
though.
crush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
Make out.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana.
That was an awkwardly long hold on the wall.
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
Alright, oh god, I have tons of skill points now. I guess we'll finish up this tree, I guess. Not that I give a shit about any of these, but hey, may as well. She was kind of a bitch. Like, way more of a bitch than she needed to be. Like, damn, like, I mean, yeah, you didn't need to be that fucking rude, Jesus. Boy, we got all sorts of shit going on. Let's go find her back at Barren Light, see if she wants to make out. Priorities. This guy's still shoveling in this sack. It's so... the animation is so loud for some reason, and we spawn right in front of him every single time. It just makes it such a weird thing. Just every time we come here, just big guy just shoveling in that sack. Guy's just moving back and forth. Pretending like he's keeping busy. Oh! Here we go, we got dialogue. Is Talana up here? Hey girl, wanna make out?
I'm guessing Amadas went on his way?
We parted once we were inside the gates. I promised I'd see him back to the sundown, and I did.
I'm sorry you went through all of that just to break things off in the end.
I'm not.
Really?
I don't want to be with him while he's still holding on to Nessa. Maybe he'll never let go. Or maybe when he's figured himself out. Who knows? All I can say right now is that there's no one quite like him.
That sounds complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is easier. One day you'll know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
That's what I used to say. As for me, I have the Hunter's Lodge to get back to. Thrushes to train, bigoted nobles to boot out. But hey, look, the one good thing out of all of this mess was that I got to spend time with you again.
I'll miss you, Talana.
Well, whenever you take down a big machine out there, just remember that I'm back east taking down something bigger.
Okay. Game on.
Make out. Aww. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Alright, that was still cute, I guess.
I'm glad to see you out of that cell.
Oh, it's this guy.
Did you get them?
I got them. The Eclipse are done. For good.
You hear that? She did our job for us. Again.
And survived to tell the tale, which we wouldn't have.
Thanks for believing me, Savior.
You were telling the truth.
See? At least someone around here listens to me.
They pulled a Legend of Korra. Although I'm pretty sure she does make out with someone in the end. I don't remember who.
Head west. You're on your own.
I remember, apparently it happens at some point in this story, but I don't know who it is or where.
You're lucky you didn't have to walk all the way back here with them.
Who's Milu? I do not even remember them. Yeah, I don't remember who it is, but I know she apparently gets to... She bones somebody at some point in the story. And I only know that because there was an outcry because it was she's a lesbian. And as always, the internet had a fucking panic attack and freaked out and threw a hissy fit over it. That's the only reason I know. How fucking dare you? How dare you make a character that isn't a white cis female? Oh my god. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let's see. Wait, what are we doing now? I can't. We've knocked out so many now that I've lost track of what we were doing. Well, there's still that place all the way over to the left that we need to go to. Because now we can go to here. Oh, we haven't actually been inside yet. Well, let's go. This is another capital city. Did I just waste a bunch of fast travel packs so I wasn't paying attention? Yes, I did. I was kind of hoping Talana was going to join us at the base because she's cool, but she's like, nah. I got other shit to do. Ah, okay. So no boning yet. Understood. What's going on here? Thornmarsh, shopping first.
Ow.
They have new dyes or anything? No, I don't think they actually. I don't think the dyes actually have new dyes. I think they just. It's the same at every location, I think. Let's go get that emo look going. Whew, those are a lot. Check outfits. I gotta check all the shops first.
You'll want to talk to me, champion. I assure you.
You sure about that?
Yes, I can work with this.
What are you doing?
Envisioning the best armor you'll ever own, child.
I just wanted to shop.
Worthy of Hikaru's champion.
Okay.
I didn't ask you to make me anything.
But I offered nonetheless. You should be honored. Any soldier worth their marks wears armor of my making, even Chief Hikaru. Get me the right resources and I'll craft something that'll make you the envy of all 3 clans.
Okay. Whoa, shit, he's got a lot of them. Oh my god, okay. So he has the max upgrade. I just need an Apex Dreadwing heart. That's the max outfit for that. It's a Machine Master. Trapper, Survivor, Infiltrator. I'm also seeing if any of these outfits look cool. I don't mind that outfit, actually. That outfit looks kind of nice. Low profile, quiet movement, quiet speed. That's actually a good one. That's probably what we want, actually. Doesn't have any good weaves, though. What's that? Lightning Hunter Bow. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Yeah, that outfit's actually a better stealth outfit, so. That's good to know, because that is the best one. We just need.
My offer still stands. A soldier like you should only wear best armor. And that's what you'll get at Oka's Forge.
Let's see what dyes we can get for that outfit.
Come. Trade.
What do you think? Yeah, I like that one again. Grey Dawn.
That's a nice color.
Woo! See, now that's cozy and warm. She's looking good. All right, chef. What weapons you got? Talked about. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, these guys got a lot of shit. Oh, it's got. Is that drill spikes? Wait, are those drill spikes or are those? How do I see the? Are those impact strikes or drill spikes? Either way, I think we definitely want that. I barely used the rope casters. That's the best rope caster we've seen so far, though. That has the tear arrows. So I probably do want that. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about that. Don't care about either of those. Care about any of those either. Woo! Water and frost, reload speed, plasma. Oh boy, some expensive stuff. Wait, that wasn't what I bought. That wasn't what I bought. What? I'm confused. Well, these shops have some good shit in them. That's for sure. Okay. Now this we definitely want to upgrade. Oh, we're out of shards. We need Apex Stalker Hearts. And more Rockbreaker Claws. Okay, we've got a lot going on here. Okay, first things first. Oh no, they're not drill spikes! That icon's different. See, that's the drill spikes. And I think those aren't drill spikes either. Because I can put these two away. That one I still can't do anything with until I upgrade it. Hang on to that one for now. I don't need this on me because I'll only be using that once I go to... What's it called? I can put that away. I am very sad about that. I want an upgraded fucking drill spikes weapon so bad. I want it so bad. Mostly need that for frost, don't I? Yeah, because I don't have... Well, I've got that, but yeah, I don't have another good frost weapon. Okay, quick look at our weaves. Oh, I don't have any slots for weaves there. Oh, and I hit that button which breaks them, doesn't it? Draw speed, component tech, critical hit chance. Yeah, that's what we want on that. That's good for that. Because that'll be taking over for that once I'm done with that. Since slow chance on that for the rare few occasions when I use it. Reload speed, plasma, and shock. That's definitely what we want on that. I reckon we do that and we just ditch that and go straight to using corrosive on that for corrosive. Jeez, that thing is like, it didn't even have purple upgrades on it. That thing is so fucking good. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, that's Quiet Spear? Okay, yeah, we'll put Quiet Spear on that, because that's perfect for that. Put all these away. Actually, ditch these suck. Gotta sell some stuff. Actually, that's a good point. What consumables do we have? Oh, we have so many consumables to sell. I wish I could just sell them all from the stash, because I'm probably not going to use most of these, and I have so fucking many. I'm broke as fuck now. Let's see, is there any parts that I have a massive excess of that are actually worth a damn? No, most of these aren't even worth shit. Yeah, it's not. They ain't worth shit. Yep, and I can't upgrade any of the weapons that I actually want to use. Feels bad, man. Just give me a fucking spike thrower with drill spikes, please. They're so good. I can't imagine using anything that doesn't have fucking drill spikes. They're so fucking amazing. Oh, there's the next racetrack. Wait, does that mean the Golden Gate Bridge is right over there? Well, if it is, I can't see it in all the bloody mist. Alright, well, all that's been sorted, but we're gonna have to pick up with this tomorrow, because I need to take a break, because my head is starting to pound again. Alright. Get out of here. Alrighty, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully without a migraine. See what happens. Oh, I need to go lie down and get some food, I think. Oh, yep. Alright. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. All the... yeah, my brain's breaking. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. All the new people, all the old people. Appreciate all that support. We'll be back again tomorrow. Picking up right where we left off. So I'll catch you guys then. Have a good day or a good night, whatever. Stay cool in Draco, because it's fucking hot. Bye-bye.